Beautiful sunset. Didn't want to be up this early, but it's just too windy. Hills behind on fire. Good morning! It is day 18 and I am up with the sun because it's been so windy. What a horrible night. I haven't slept at all. So yesterday was pretty cool. It was a lot easier in some ways than I was expecting. I'd been told about Fuller Ridge. It was meant to be quite dangerous and very difficult, steep, icy, but there's been enough people through now that there's quite a clear track, and the snow was pretty slushy, so there was generally pretty good grip. So that wasn't too hard, but it was quite tiring slogging through the snow, and then from there there was a big descent, and then I camped at a spot that had lovely views. There was no wind at all. It was beautiful. And then about midnight the wind picked up and just got worse and worse and worse. I had to take the poles down, and I was basically holding the tent down around me as it was flapping away. So I don't think I got any sleep at all. So as soon as it was light, I was up really hard trying to pack my tent away in that wind. I sat my pack on top of the tent and then one by one tried to fish out things and put them in the pack. I've probably still got stuff in the tent, and then I just crammed the tent into my pack. Hopefully I haven't lost anything in the wind. I guess I'll find out later. Everything's all gritty and sandy, but the one advantage is it means I'm up with sunrise, which is beautiful. It's been the first time I've seen a full sunrise. Funny enough, now I'm in a really sheltered area. I could have pushed on yesterday, but the next campsite was 2 miles away. So yeah, 3.2 kilometers. And I was just starting to feel the signs of some blisters. So I decided to stop. Whether that was a good thing or not depends if the blisters don't appear, but it was a rough night. So today is continuing to drop down to the desert floor. Yeah, way down there. So I've got 10 miles to get to a road crossing. Apparently 5 miles is going to be quite sandy track, which will be hard to walk on, and then start climbing the hills on the other side. So we'll see how the day goes. Hopefully it's not quite as dramatic as the start was. Whew. But it is a beautiful sunrise. You've got to laugh. I think I'll be trying to have an early night tonight and somewhere very sheltered. Luckily I had put rocks over all of my pegs, so my tent actually wasn't in too bad a condition. Views are beautiful, big mountain ahead. Now the hills are on fire with the sun coming up. Woo! Just quite a nice time to walk this early in the morning. Not something I'd normally do though, but it's still pretty. So I'm walking along, and ahead of me this morning is what I think is a goat. In fact, there's two goats, and those are fresh tracks. Those are from this morning. So I'm hoping I'll catch up to it if I'm quiet. Are beautiful with the sun on them like that, showing everything in shaded relief. Absolutely beautiful. Here's another new one. Well, I think it's new. If it's not, then I've forgotten. Those are pretty cool. In fact, these are starting to look familiar, so I may have seen these before, but it's still pretty. Still a long way to go. Woohoo! All the way down there. Long way. Especially with the amount of switchbacks. Switchback. Does take a long time to get anywhere. But I guess my knees are appreciating it, because so far my legs are actually feeling okay. Whoa! Shoot! That was a snake. Not sure if the video caught it or not. It wasn't a rattlesnake. It was a darker, sort of darker brown, almost greeny colour. Ooh, there you go. Snake of the day. It was pretty quick though. So yes, as I was saying, my legs are actually feeling pretty good considering how much dropping we've been doing. So as annoying as switchback is, it's much easier on the body. The flower buds on this one looks different. Look at the big rock up there. The big band going right through the middle of it. That's pretty cool. The pom-pom flowers. I haven't seen these for ages. Yay! I don't know what their real name is, but I call them the pom-pom flowers. Saw another snake. Disappeared down there. There's a little skinny one. Darker colour. Almost black. Hey, 2 in 1 day. Doing well. It's these again. Haven't seen these for ages. We're running out of fill here. Not quite sure what it's going to be doing. Well, guess I'll find out. 200. Woohoo! It's pretty dramatic. Look at that. Oh, there's a person on the path going across there. Woohoo! That is gorgeous. Look how green it is down that valley down there. Woof. Still dropping. Oh, this is new. Oh, look at these. So cute. I'm just looking at that section of track up there. Just looks so dramatic. Looks like a drop off on the other side. Wow. And switchback. Woohoo! Yay! We haven't had one of these for a while. There you go. Euchre of the day. Still beautiful. Whew. What a beautiful colour. Look at him. Wow. Just gorgeous turquoisey blue. Oh yeah. There's a beautiful creek. with a familiar face crossing. And there was a little pool at the bottom, and I was able to wash my socks and wet my hat, so it's a bit cooler now until it dries off, which won't take long. Ooh, butterfly. Ooh, here's a fancy 200 marker. It's just a shame it's in the wrong place, so that was put there, I would imagine, while the fire closure near Idlewild was still in effect, because the one I did before was the 200. Still going down. Just don't seem to be making any progress. Definitely walking a long distance, but whew, not a great feeling of satisfaction for distance achieved. Oh, pretty. Look at this. Hasn't all been like this, it's just coincidence. And I turned the camera on, and yeah, lovely. Oh, this climb is just brutal. It just keeps going and going, and you can look down and see the road where we're going to be heading, but we just never get there. Though there has been a little consolation prize as distraction, all these pretty flowers along this part. Oh, but I'm definitely starting to get quite tired now. Any slight uphill and I'm feeling it. Hey, finally! Look at that! It's flowering! Ooh, beautiful! Wow! Everything's happy in there. Oh wow! My first flowering of this type of cactus. I've seen it, it's been teasing, but now it has revealed. It's a pretty flower. Hey, look at that. Hee. Now I feel energized again. Thank you, flower. Thought someone had left their toilet paper lying around until I got closer and saw it's actually flowers. Not toilet paper spread over the bush. Huge flowers as well. Oh well, still going down. From what I can see of the map, after the next sharp turn, then it's about 1.5 miles back to the water tank I could see earlier. Oof. Really getting hot now. If you're out of the breeze, it is hot. When you're in the breeze, it's a really strong wind. Can't win. That's a new colour. That's pretty cool. It's like a dinosaur. Look at that. It's pretty cool. It's a new type of yellow daisy. And these cute little things. Getting close now though, there's no more meandering around the hillside. It's just along this side of the hill and slowly dropping down. Woo-hoo. They've actually built a path for us. Reinforced both sides, nice. It's quite neat through these big rocks. But as neat as it is, I'd love to be done with them. Wow, this hill looks like it may actually be ending. I think the track comes down to there. Ooh, I'm not going to celebrate till I'm fully down. What a hill. It's pretty cool. Look at that. Still not fully flowered yet, but it's pretty colour. Here's another one. Look at that. Beautiful. I wanted to see a few more flower, and there it is. Absolutely beautiful. Here's a little shady spot once you come down the bottom of the hill. Duchess and the Duke. And the water point is a drinking fountain.
Unsafe.
But this little patch of shade was beautiful after the never-ending hill finally ended. From the water point, it is now a road walk. Yay! This day just keeps getting better and better. If you haven't done long distance hiking, the reason I'm not happy about a road walk is it's really hard on your feet. It's alright if you're just going for a short walk through town, but once you've been hiking for quite a while on softer dirt, roads are painful. You can see where I'm going, that settlement there. So it looks close, but that's 4 miles to get there. I cannot believe how tediously slow that hill was. Not sure I'm going to fit through there. Hey, off the road, back on the trail. Alright. It's a neat marker. Cute little bunch of flowers. Magic. A lot of yummy oranges. And unfortunately the chili bin is empty. So this is DNA. I was lucky enough to bump into him just as I was leaving. And then he told me about Mama Bear who was coming down. And she has provided all of this amazing food and hot dogs. So the 2 local trail angels did an amazing job, because that's just a hard section to get to here.
It is.
And Duke and Duchess again.
Woohoo!
Liking the look of the clouds up there. That looks like rain. Hopefully it's not going to be where I'm planning on camping. You can see the dust along the riverbank. That's the hill I came down today. Zigzagging down the ridge line. Looks like there's cloud building up over top of the that mountain as well. So yeah, hopefully it stays nice as I'm not climbing too much altitude. There's a rattlesnake going across the trail. I'm going to let him get comfortable. Look at that beautiful body. Gorgeous. And there's a little rattle. Small. Someone told me the rings on the rattle is how old they are. Oh, there's actually water in this stream. Probably 2 miles from the underpass. Now we are going to head up the valley, I believe. Up and around there. We will be climbing a bit, but gently, so I've been told. This looks serious. Another gate that doesn't open. Oh, as you can see. Most of them are turned off for some reason. There's just one at the back still going around. That's nice. The wind farm people have set up a little place for PCT hikers. I'm good for now, so I'm going to keep going. Oh, the turbines. It's quite eerie with them being still. Even without the turbines going, they still make a bit of noise. We're leaving the wind farm behind now, and now we're heading up this valley up to the saddle up there, and then there's a big downhill from the saddle, and hopefully somewhere sheltered to camp. Heading up the valley. Ooh, starting to feel the legs now. Can just see the guy that passed me early on. He's up in there. Ooh. Ooh. Nothing like a good hill. Get the heart rate going. But it's the last hill of the day, and then it's downhill and camp. Ooh. You can see how much water damage there's been this year. Poor fence, absolutely flooded over. Final push. I am at 20 miles for the day. So that's where I've come from. You can see the flat of the desert floor, though I was around the corner a bit more. And now it is downhill. Following the trail down. Even though I'm at 20 miles today, which is meant to be my maximum, in order to get out of the wind, I've been recommended to head down to the valley floor by a local trail angel. So it's about 3 miles, so 4.5k to get to the bottom of this hill. But if I see somewhere sheltered beforehand, then I'm stopping. Nice tight switchback, back and forward down there. Woohoo! The last video showed the trail then comes out, switches into there, and then goes along the side of that hill. I presume dropping down. But look at these rocks in the background of the mountain with the, I don't know, is it striation? The markings going across. Beautiful. And I'm sure that's a reddish colour when the sun hits it. Pretty cool down there, nice and steep. Okay, so I am entering the San Giorgio wilderness. There's been a lot of damage to the tracks from the flooding. So anytime we're going over water course, then we're having to navigate our own way to get back up to where the trail goes. Well, it was meant to be dropping, but I've been doing an awful lot of climbing, which means the drop's going to be even bigger. Whew. I'm really getting tired now. Definitely looking forward to getting down the bottom, but there's no campsites anywhere up here and it's all way too windy. So I have to keep pushing on. Due north this way. Now we drop. I've been waiting for the drop and finally we're going to drop way down there. I see people down there. I really hope it's sheltered down there.